Wakey, wakey, the Kellogg's football camps are here, all over the country. It's game on. Learn new skills, make new friends, and have loads of fun at your local clubs. Grab your boots for a summer of football at the Kellogg's football camps. Parents, buy a promotional pack of Cocoa Pops, Rice Krispies and cornflakes before the end of June to claim a free day.
Hello Football for Kids listeners. The latest episode on Patreon is the Euros versus the World Cup, which I'll play you some of in a moment. Also, I needed to tell you something. On Sunday, the 4th of August, I am for the first time ever running a live stream for Patreon supporters. On the live stream, I'll be hosting a Football for Kids live quiz for you and your friends and family to play along to. I'll also be doing a question and answer session, and Kids vs Adults is returning for a second series. All the information on how to get involved in the next series will be revealed on that live stream for Patreon supporters. Information on the live stream and the link to access it will all be on the Patreon page. So if you're already a supporter, then please do get involved. And if not, then please speak to an adult about checking the support the show link in the description of this episode. For just over £3 a month, you will get access to all the Patreon-only exclusive episodes on the likes of Luka Modric, Gary Neville, Manchester City, Jesse Lingard, Peter Crouch, Calvin Phillips, Zinedine Zidane, Luis Suarez, Peter Schmeichel, 10 rounds of Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos, Cody Gakpo, Roy Keane, Eric Cantona, Johan Cruyff, football badges, Gianluigi Buffon, Thierry Henry Part 2, the 1998 World Cup, Kaka, plus exclusive giveaways like wall charts, prediction pages, birthdays, shout-outs, and lots more. So, if you want to hear all of those exclusive Patreon-only episodes and you want to get involved in the live stream and play along to the Football for Kids quiz and hear about the next series of Kids versus Adults and how you can get involved, then please do speak to an adult about checking out the Football for Kids Patreon page. So, with no further ado, here is a taster of the latest episode on the Patreon page. The Euros versus the World Cup. Hello and welcome to this Patreon-only episode chosen by you, the super listeners, the Patreon supporters of the Football for Kids podcast. And we needed to wait for the Euros to end before we got to this one. And now it's over. Here is the episode on the Euros versus the World Cup. So, I guess the question is, which one is better? Now, on the main podcast, I've made episodes which contains a lot of information on the history of the Euros and the history of the World Cup. So hopefully you've had a chance to listen to those. Here's a little recap on each of these extremely special tournaments. The FIFA World Cup started 94 years ago and the UEFA Euros started 66 years ago. So the FIFA World Cup is a competition which is richer in history, a tournament which has had more tournaments, and a tournament that because of that has had more moments over the many years of its existence. I guess one of the other things, which I know is extremely obvious, is that in a World Cup tournament you get a wider pool of talent because every player across every part in every corner of the globe has an opportunity to at least qualify for the tournament in some sort of capacity. However,
The Euros tournament is of an extremely high standard as well. Brazil are the most successful team of the FIFA World Cup, and they have won it 5 times. 3 out of those 5 times, the great Pele was a part of that team, which is quite something. And Spain are the most successful team in the Euros of all time, as when they beat England in the final of the Euro 2024 competition, they made it 4 wins and had 1 more above the people who they were joint winners with, and that was Germany. One of the things that I've wondered over the years is if you stuck a very successful World Cup team into the Euros as a guest, like they do in Copa America, how do you think they would get on? I hope that you enjoyed this episode. And remember that Kellogg's have amazing football camps taking place throughout the school summer holidays all across the country. In fact, they're in 73 different locations across the UK. The camps are for 5 to 15-year-olds and are in partnership with the EFL, Manchester City, Celtic and Rangers with FA approved coaches. To sign up today, grab a promotional pack of Kellogg's cereal, find the camp code and redeem a free place at www.kellogsfc.com. Terms and conditions apply.